guys, how's it going? I am doing so good today. Thank you so much for watching Holistic Honey. You guys are getting daily self-care videos from me. I just want to thank you guys from the very bottom of my heart because we are almost to 1,000 subscribers. Only are we almost 1,000 subscribers, you guys are so supportive and everyone is just really interacting with my content and letting me know that I am helping someone out there. So thank you so much. I'm so excited. When I hit 1K, I will try to do a giveaway for you guys. I'm always wondering about what you guys would like me to give away, and I never like to give away something that's useless. My last giveaway, my winner, she really loved her amethyst crystal necklace. So just let me know in the comments what you guys think because I want to give away something that you guys want. And let's get right into what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how to get rid of negative energy in your body. I think that this is so important because when we are around negativity, we tend to transfer that negativity into our internal, and I want you guys to know that there are ways that you can get around that, or ways to get past a negative vibe or a negative day and get back to your chill self. A lot of times when I'm going through something, I pretty much just want to get back to that chill space. I'm not really trying to be great, amazing. I just want to get back to a point where I feel like I can kind of make decisions in my life and move forward. So my first tip for you guys is I encourage you to get rid of negative influences. This is something that BrownandBendy, she's a YouTuber, and I think she's my YouTuber friend now, and she talked about, you know, how when you are around negative influences, how that could really mess up your manifestations and the amazing things that you want in your life. She used the example of watching negative talk shows, watching, you know, things on the internet that are negative about celebrities, anything like that. We don't realize that when we are looking at that kind of stuff, we are really internalizing that and making it our own problem, and those negative vibes just don't really serve you. I also like to make sure that I'm not around negative people, even if it is the people that I love. I like to create space. You have to realize that the people in your life are not going to always feel the same way that you feel, and that a lot of times maybe they might be at a low frequency whereas you may be radiating these high vibes, and a lot of times that does not connect. A lot of people feel that if you have a high vibe state and you associate it with a negative state, that if it comes together that positive, I guess, frequency will, you know, trump that negativity, but that's not always true. You can't make people feel how you want them to feel. You can only feel how you feel and make sure that you're good, and in return it might be a possibility that the other person might see what you're doing and see that you're doing amazing, and they might want some of what you have. A lot of times people will try to take your energy from you, and when people take all of your positivity from you, you feel like you're drained and you feel like you've given so much of yourself without getting anything back. So I hope that made sense, but I want you guys to know that when you are around people, it should be a give and take. You guys should both be giving and taking from each other, and that is called balance. And when you have that balance, you feel at peace with being around certain people. I also feel like that has to do with your work relationships too. A lot of times there's people who come into work and be negative. They'll talk about how they don't want to be there. They'll talk about just how they've had an awful day. Things in their personal life aren't going well. Those are not your problems, and a lot of times you just have to tell people hey, we have a goal here, let's get this goal done, and then let's go home and deal with our personal lives. But you do not have to entertain other people's conversation about what's going on in their life. Even though you think that you're being helpful, you're only doing yourself a disservice. This brings me into my next thing about cleansing your negativity, getting rid of these negative vibes. What I like to do is sage my home. I feel like that's so important. I've only done this twice, intentionally, and then sometimes I'll just light sage just to kind of feel like the energy is shifting. What I want to do is just open all your windows, go to a crystal shop or a metaphysical shop or anything like that, or order some sage on Amazon. It's super cheap. and you just want to light it and set an intention for what you want your space to be like. So I would set the intention like I'm getting rid of all of the negative vibes and I'm bringing in positivity. So when you do that, you just really set an intention for what you want your home to be, and then the negative vibes release, and then that makes a clear state for positivity to come in. So once you have staged your home, you pretty much just set the goals of what it's going to be. So you want to be very intentional in your conversations. You want to make sure that you aren't coming from a negative space in your heart, because you don't want to refill your home with negativity. So I also like to light incense just to promote like a chill vibe. I usually like to light incense, play some jazz music, and then just like take a hot shower and really just like cleanse my personal energy, like get rid of all of the clutter, dirt, and grossness in my body, and really make sure that I am coming from a pure space. I also feel like it's so important to find quietness and to find peace. Your inner peace is so important, you guys. Like, I cannot tell you enough. When I feel at peace, everything is great. Everything is manifesting in the way that it should. My relationships in my life are flourishing when I am at peace, when I feel good. A lot of times I try to find peace in the things that I love to do, peace in the things that make me happy. A lot of times the small things are things that make me happy, like as simple as like waking up and being able to just breathe for 1 second, being able to fix myself a cup of tea, being able to just like chill out for a second. It's like peaceful for me. So find your peace, find what's going to be peaceful for you, and remember that, like write it down, like write a list of peace down, the things that make you feel peace, the things that make you feel happy. I also encourage you guys to visualize the next moment. So if you're feeling negative right now, you guys should really focus on visualizing what makes you happy in the future, what's coming up in the future that you're forgetting about because you think that it's the end of the world right now, and visualize what you're going to feel when you're in that moment. Visualize that positive moment, the radiance, the happiness, whatever it is, visualize it. So for example, when it's not sunny outside, I get really sad, and I try to spend as much time with the sun as I can when the sun is out, but in the winter it's not out as much. And so I like to visualize a sunny day. I like to visualize that I will be able to go outside and feel my bare feet on the ground, and that is what brings me peace. And I know that that next day is coming, and it gets me through those negative moments. I also encourage you guys to go and work out, whatever that is for you. I like to do yoga. Sometimes I like to go on walks. Sometimes I like to stretch. I like to do bed stretches. Any little workout. Do about 20 minutes and you're good. 20 minutes, a lot of times we'll spend 20 minutes on our phone and we don't even realize it. So be conscious of like, hey, I've been on my phone a lot and I need to like really make sure that I'm taking care of my inner love and my inner self-care, and I'm also taking care of my physical body. It's just gonna make you feel like you're in control of something, and I think that that's so important to just get a hold of what you can control and be really amazing at it. And my last tip for you guys is I encourage you guys to read positive books, things that make you feel good. So right now I'm going to pick up The Joy Compass this week. That's one of my favorite books to go to because it gives you little exercises that you can do to get back to your inner peace and your positivity. And I really feel like that's something I need to work on, is make sure that I am constantly working on myself. Even though I'm putting out this information for you guys, a lot of times it takes so much energy to put out a video that I don't save that time for myself sometimes. So I want to make sure that not only am I giving you guys these tips, but I'm practicing that. So that's the book that I'm reading right now, The Joy Compass. I think it's by Donald Altman. And then I will just continue to read things that are going to uplift me and make me feel good. And that is honestly away from spirituality. Like, spirituality is sometimes hard and it doesn't always make me feel good. So I want to find things that make me feel good, to know that it's okay to just be myself. That you guys enjoyed this video and that it really helped you out today. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. And until next time, I hope that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day.